What's on the agenda today?
A little...
Frey! It's so good to see you back!
Yeah, it was intense. But I made it. I killed Scylla.
I'm sorry, it must have been awful, but thanks to you, the break had stopped advancing. You have given us a glimmer of hope. Oh, I meant to tell you. There's a celebration at the tavern. You'll stop by, won't you?
Oh, it's you! Did you bring us lots of pictures?
Sure did. Here you go.
Oh, that's amazing! Is that really what it looks like out there?
I want to see more. Please. Please.
Okay, I gotcha. I'll be back with more pictures later.
Hey, welcome to part 13 of the Forspoken completionist playthrough. Yes, this is actually
It's good
live.
to see you back, safe and sound.
Autumn will be relieved. That's for certain.
So the story so far is that, well, we've completed the Praenost main quest, defeating Narcissa, and now we're arriving back in Cipal. I am doing this playthrough in a completionist manner, so I'm trying to collect all the archive entries, and that gets me paranoid about making sure that I'm not missing anything. And so, as I enter Cipal here, there are going to be specific events that happen, like, once. So I'm just trying to be thorough and talk to everyone, just to make sure that I'm not accidentally missing any kind of archive entry.
Oh, Tanta's blessings! Our hero!
What?
Why, the corruption has stopped. The corruption has stopped spreading. And that can only mean that something happened to the Tanta. You happened.
Can you go back here? No.
So Narcissa is gone. Good. Perhaps now we can live in peace.
See you soon, Frey.
I know that these characters are relevant for archive entries because eventually there is like an item you can collect related to these characters.
So Narcissa is gone. Good. Perhaps now we can live in peace.
See you soon, Frey.
But I don't know if I have to do anything in particular. Or if I'm just kind of free to progress the story forward. Alright, so I'm thinking I can probably just head into Cipal.
It's good to see you back, safe and sound. Autumn will be relieved, that's for certain.
I know there's a cutscene with Johidi here. It'll probably trigger very shortly.
Huh. If it isn't my fairy ungodmother. Thought they taught you not to judge a book by its cover. No? Okay. Thought you'd get that one being a librarian and all.
Archivist.
Look, the point is I did it. Aren't you impressed?
Should I be?
Yeah, it wasn't a walk in the park.
No, I don't imagine it was. But I fear this is only a temporary victory.
The Tantas are deeply connected. They may be at odds with one another now, but their bond is ancient. Like the four wheels of a wagon. Together they keep things on track. Break one, and they're all off kilter. Clank! There will be repercussions.
What kind of repercussions?
That I can't predict, but something tells me we'll find out soon enough.
Sure.
I hear there's a celebration in your honor at the Shady Tree. You should go and revel in your victory, Tanta Slayer.
You get a party for killing one Tanta. Just imagine what they'll give you for killing all four.
No thanks.
Perhaps they'll name a village after you.
Actually, yeah, that would be pretty cool. But no, I'm not planning on killing any more Tantas. I barely survived this one.
You're not heading to the tavern.
Thank you so much. I'll take it on.
There are definitely rumors of the PS5 Pro, and as you may have noticed, just by looking at the screen, some of the animation in the background is at a lower frame rate. Some of the NPCs moving around, it's like noticeably at a lower frame rate, like half FPS or something. It kind of relates to the conversation about the PS5 Pro, which there are rumors, certainly. Let's see, how much can I wander before going to the tavern? Can I just wander all the way over here? I'm assuming Upper Cipal is also blocked, but I'll check it out. Just a big ornate door. Actually, it's a really nice looking door. And also, presumably, the locale out here is blocked as well. Yeah, so the marketplaces, I don't know if I can interact with them. I could try going this way. I don't know if there's like a trigger nearby that'll put me into the cutscene. Just kind of want to say hi to the guard. Okay, nothing here, okay. And these, nothing. If I can make it to the marketplaces... I don't know if they're functional right now, they might be. Oh, the shopkeepers are not there. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know what's happening here. There are no functional shops. Yeah, okay, so this is just kind of a special event. People are celebrating because Sila has been taken out. and there's not a whole lot going on. There was a conversation with Elif's father down there, but it did not trigger an archive entry. Johidi's here.
To the tavern.
Alright, we're just gonna go to the tavern. There's nothing else to do. Just the tavern. There's like no conversations with any of these people. So... And I don't suppose I could go up. It might just put me in the cutscene if I walk forward up here. Oh, maybe not. Alright, so we made it up here. Is Auden around? No. And Frey's room. It's right here. Nothing to do here, really. I guess notably it's not letting me sleep because it's special circumstances. Although I forget if it always lets you sleep. I don't know. Okay, well, I mean, that was everything. Just trying to be thorough.
Look! It's the hero of the hour!
Oh, look at these people celebrating our victory.
Ah, you're just jealous they don't know who you are.
Well, I did play a vital role in your much vaunted triumph, you know.
Huh. I guess you're right. Well, I appreciate you, Cuff. Thanks. I couldn't have done it without you.
Could this be? Are we becoming friends?
All right, whoa. I'd say civil colleagues who tolerate each other. I think I've earned this pint.
Cheers for Liberator!
And now I'm at 246 entries. Here we go. So new archive entry for Cuff. Frey's best bud. Frey's trusty traveling companion. While she likes to think of their partnership as a marriage of convenience, in truth, you might know her better than anyone else ever has. And a new archive entry for the worlds. A rare celebration. When Frey returned to Cipal after killing Tanta Sila, she found the townspeople holding a party, elated by her triumph. To the long-beleaguered locals, Frey's success was the first real reason they'd had to celebrate after over 2 decades of living in misery and fear. The city's normally strict food rationing rules were loosened for this special occasion, resulting in a spread the likes of which many young Cipal residents had never seen before. And also, narratively, when it says 2 decades, that kind of fits in with the story, cause shit was going down around the time of Frey's birth, and she just turns 21 at the start of the game, so it's like about, 2 decades of stuff going on.
Well, look who it is. Heard about what you did. Can't believe you got rid of Tanta Sila. Drinks are on the house. It's the least you deserve. Coming right up.
Wow, there's some real depth to this one.
Can't believe you got rid of Narcissa around the house. Coming right up.
A beverage fit for a king.
Can't believe you're on the house.
Frey's amazing, isn't she? Can't believe we're best friends.
We heard you the first time, mate. Stop going on about it.
Oh, Frey! Cheers! Wait, do you have a drink?
It's busy in here tonight.
Of course it is! We're celebrating the return of our hero!
Rather a novelty being welcome for once, isn't it?
I didn't do it for you guys. I just had a score to settle, that's all.
That's as may be, but you saved the city nonetheless. So you have our thanks, whether you want them or not.
A song for our hero, perhaps?
I suppose it can't hurt.
May I?
Thanks, but I don't dance.
You'll be fine. Just follow me.
What do I do?
Relax and enjoy yourself. That's what. Watch and learn. Like this. And this. Just like that. And this. You're good at this. Amazing! I won't be forgetting that in a hurry.
No need to blow smoke up my ass, but that was fun.
Kind of reminds me of the movie Titanic. Also, this dancing game, the very final round of it, which you can eventually do
Thanks for that.
in the post game, I believe.
I'll think about it.
Like, there's several stages of dancing. The final one goes so fast that I could not beat it without writing down the exact buttons to press. And we got the Lord of the Dance archive entry. Pylo, Lord of the Dance. The irresistible carpenter's apprentice. Couldn't have been happier to hear that Frey had defeated Scylla. And he wasn't the only one buoyed by the news. Having never seen his hometown so overflowing with joy, Pylo decided to ask the hero of the hour to take a turn on the dance floor. Yeah, so now that's 247 archive entries, and we also unlocked a tutorial. Not that these really matter, these don't count as archive entries, but dancing in Cipal tutorial.
You've probably got a lot on your mind. The city is safe now, thanks to you. You deserve to relax for once. Promise me you will.
Thanks again for dancing with me. Hope we get the chance to do it again sometime.
Well met, fair savior. I trust the festivities meet with your approval.
Oh, hello! Would you like to join us? I'd love to see you dance.
You've probably got a lot on your mind. The city is safe now, thanks to you. You deserve it.
Oh, here's an optional. Here's something optional.
Not going in?
Not sure how much I feel like celebrating.
Because of Scylla?
I told you. We were close once. I only went there to smith for her. But she taught me so much.
Sounds like you had a lot of respect for her.
I admired her idealism. For as long as it lasted. Anyway, here. You still know nothing about Athia.
Thanks?
You'd probably better do some mingling. You're why they're all so happy after all.
The ale's never tasted so good. You have my thanks, hero.
I haven't seen this much excitement in town for years, and it's all because of you.
That looks so fun! I want to dance too!
Another optional conversation right here.
The people are smiling again at last.
Didn't expect to see her letting her hair down like that.
Yeah. And in a lower city, too.
Everyone looks so happy! Oh, I hope they stay that way.
I guess you could craft here if you wanted to. I guess you could approach that kid like that. Basically, you have to talk to everyone with the symbol above their head. They're all mandatory conversations to progress the plot.
Well, if it isn't our mighty savior! Stop and celebrate, why don't you?
Okay, a cat. Optional cat. This cat is not mandatory.
I did it. I killed her. Not sure you'd even be happy to hear that. Hey.
It looked as if it was trying to tell you something.
Yeah. I wonder where it went.
Now look at this. Olevia's Garland. New archive entry. A floral headband that Olivia? I don't know how to pronounce it. was very fond of. The flowers it's made of are quite difficult to find inside of the city, but even after its owner's death, they've remained as fresh as the day they were picked. The stray cat Olivia used to play with kept it safe after her passing, and eventually allowed Frey to have it after she proved herself worthy of such a priceless keepsake. Right, so like this item right here, this might be permanently missable. I'm not sure if it is, but it seems quite plausible. Well, maybe it's not.
Skittish little thing, eh?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's a cat cuff.
Olivia used to wear that.
Guess it's Kitty's way of saying thanks.
Yeah, I don't know if that's permanently missable or not. I don't know. Also, interestingly, I think I picked up all the items in the junkyard, and then spent like 15 minutes up there. And now when I came back, there was a pouch full of shore violets. I don't know if it's on a timer where like the junkyard fills with items over time or something. I'm not really sure. Another crafting table. I doubt there'll be anything else in the very lower city down here. But the cat item was really good to get. Yeah, here's LF and LF's father again.
So Tanta Sila's gone. Good. Perhaps now we can live in peace.
See you soon, Frey.
It's good to see you back, safe and...
So, before I talk to her, is there anything else? Oh?
Hi, you. Thanks again for the gift. I'll treasure it. See you around, okay?
So, Tanta Sila is no more. While I had grown to despise her, I cannot confess to being overjoyed. I only hope that peace will now return to the city.
It's nice seeing the game from different times of day, because when you're in the open world, time does not pass. So you're always under daylight, normally. But because this is a story event, the time is different. So you got like, you know, slower sun, different lighting. I don't know why there's like a horizontal line in the distance though. That looks like somehow wrong, like a rendering error. I mean, I don't know. Is that the edge of the world? I don't know. Inch.
You only went and killed Tanta Sila, didn't you? Good on you! That's no mean feat!
Alright, one more. Just running around. Trying to see if there's anything else. Pylo, Auden, the Tavern Keeper, and the Jester guy, or the musician, and the Archivist. Alright, that's it. That's everything. That's everything. We're moving on. Moving forward in the story. Here we go.
I'm sorry I doubted you. We're all very grateful for what you did.
It's coming from our wallet! It's here in Cipal! Come on! Let's go! Let's go!
What's going on?
Well, let's do our level best to find out, shall we?
Alright, so now it's nighttime, and things are a bit different. It seems there are places I can't go. Oh yeah, there's some like healing items you can find in the lead up to this. But is there anyone to talk to? Are there any other events I should be aware of before engaging in the battle?
What the hell?
It's very restrictive. I can't backtrack really. It's kind of funneling me into one place. Alright, I'm just gonna do the fight. Cipal in corruption.
A minute ago they were...
People.
And now they're... This is awful. This is fucking awful.
There's nothing you can do now. Just put them out of their misery.
What? No, I can't.
You have to.
Fuck this.
So Judy was right. You're killing silence, preventing us from crop.
Are you blaming me for this? This is not my fault.
How are you supposed to predict such a response?
Just when you think things might finally get less shitty. Okay. Yep. Yeah.
Get out of the break and head for the upper city. You're wounded.
No shit. Let's just keep going.
Thank goodness. It looks like we're clear of the break. Stay strong, Frey.
I'm okay, I think. I'm just... tired.
The upper city isn't far now. We shouldn't have to deal with any more breakball.
These poor people. It took them completely by surprise.
No one could have predicted this.
I'm exhausted.
Keep going.
Okay, so I hope nobody minds me exploring a bit during the section in which I'm moving extremely slowly. There's probably not anything to find, but it is kind of interesting that they let you kind of wander around. I mean, I doubt there's much purpose in exploring, but like, we're in Upper Cipal, but it's kind of a big place, and there doesn't seem to be many restrictions on where I can go. And it's interesting, they actually did put people here, like, there are people, like, hiding out here. It's kind of surprising that they let you wander through all this, I guess. There's no way that they let me go up the Tower of Benoy, right? There's no way. Okay, yeah. I like the volumetric lighting here. It looks pretty good. You can talk to some of these people. They have various things to say.
To think it would come to this.
Why? Why? Save us! Someone save us!
Not everyone made it to safety. Some remain outside.
I can't die now! I never even got to see those flying monsters!
The corruption. Within the city walls.
The corruption! Here in Cipal! Will it reach even to the upper city? Please! I'm too young to die!
Daddy! Daddy!
Oh, that's Elif. I forget what happens in the story with this kid. Maybe his father just died in the break or something? I don't know.
Daddy!
I believe you get his knife later as part of like a really minor subplot. There's like an archive entry for it. Right, so there's still this way I could go. I don't think there's anything out here though. I think the volumetric lighting is really cool. Alright, I think I might just head back up the main path now. It is possible to take this, like, left alley through here. This does lead you up to where you're supposed to go, but I don't think there's anything back there. I mean, I could go take a look. I think I've done this once before. I kind of wander through this corridor, but I don't think there's anyone to talk to. And in fact, there are a few people to talk to on the main stairway. If I get too close to... I forget how far away I have to get. Like, eventually it just takes you into the next area. I'm just gonna turn around. Turn it around. I'm taking the main stairs. Oh yeah, it's like the upper city. It's all like white stone, and it doesn't look very visually like interesting too much. But for some reason they have these blue pillars here, which kind of stand out. It's like maybe like the one thing that is colorful. Let's see.
I can't die now!
Right, okay.
I never even got to see those flying monsters!
Why? Why? Save us! Someone save us!
To think it would come to this.
Mom! Where are you?
Alright, we're moving forward now.
Frey! Tanta's mercy! You're badly hurt.
There are so many of them. They came so fast.
This destruction is because of you, demon.
The Tantas were fucking this place up long before I got here.
Lies and treachery know no limits. I should kill you here and now.
This is not the time or place, Janesh.
I will do what we should have done the day this curse was visited upon us. Out of my way!
Unhand me! Stop this foolishness now! This is from the Balor. It will soothe the people's pain. It won't reverse the damage, but it will stop the spread.
Janesh, you've crossed the line. Now is the time to be pulling together, not threatening each other with knives. Councilwoman Belette, you're going to let this stand?
No. Janesh, your behavior has brought disgrace upon this council. As of this moment, I am relieving you of your seat. Take him.
You mark my words. One day you will see I was right. She is a demon, I tell you. No good will come of this! None!
I told you there would be repercussions. But you're not done yet. Before you came, people had resigned themselves to their fate, cowering in fear of the Tantas, held captive by their madness. But now, because of you, they're starting to think they might just stand a chance.
What are you saying, Joe?
I'm saying you need to kill the other Tantas. End this once and for all.
What?
The wound cannot begin to heal until the bleeding stops.
No, that's straight up murder. I'm not killing anyone else.
Then what do you propose to do about this?
I don't know. This is not my fight. These are not my people. I have enough blood on my hands.
If not you, then who?
I don't give a shit. Just leave me the fuck alone.
And this concludes chapter 6, which also had an archive entry I will add. Thank you, Elda, and thank you, Serena.
I had so much hope for her.
A good child. So I thought. What's wrong?
You're all right, honey. Such disappointment. She seemed like she wanted to do it. She was hesitant, but she was speaking our lead. She seemed brave.
Very brave. She wasn't.
Only so long as Faye was with her. I thought she would be brave enough to do this, but she's too selfish to finish it.
Yeah. So many lives could have been saved, but so many lives were lost.
It's my fault. I believed in her and I helped her escape the Tower of Benoi.
No, it's not. I'm to blame. Wherever I go turns to shit. It's always been this way. No, I did this. I'm so sorry.
Tanta's blessings.
Hey, what happened?
You collapsed. Do you mind if I examine your wound?
Be honest with me. Was this place always this bad, or did I bring this shitstorm with me?
Athia was on the path to ruin long before your arrival. This latest tragedy was decades in the making.
Me being here isn't helping. Wherever I go, trouble follows.
Frey, don't say such things. You deserve more kindness than you've been shown. More than you show yourself. You're healing nicely, but please, Frey, look after yourself.
Awake at last. I was starting to go out of my mind with no one to talk to.
Believe me, I'd much rather stay in bed.
So, what's our next step?
Find Break Bob and peace the fuck out.
Auden, the people's friend. Alright, so we are at 250 archive entries. Auden, the people's friend. A selfless young woman who puts herself on the line to aid others when the break consumes Cipal. Just like her parents before her, she is prone to prioritizing the needs of others over her own, but her altruism serves as a beacon of hope for many in her fellow townspeople. And World, Chapter 6, Damned If You Do. Despite having succeeded in avenging Olivia's death, Frey can't shake the sense that she's done something wrong. Nonetheless, she returns to Cipal to find herself hailed as a hero. The townspeople's celebrations are at their height when the city is suddenly invaded by the break. Frey is severely injured in the chaos that ensues and ultimately loses consciousness in the council's makeshift infirmary. Yeah, okay. So, now we're in Chapter 7. And there are probably a lot of things to do in Cipal, actually. One of which is to start the quest for the necklace that can only be completed during Chapter 7. It is a time-sensitive permanently missable necklace that you can get.
Save your strength. My father and Councilman Trehe are seeking a source of more bellow mist. We must be patient. Are you sure you should be up and about, Frey?
Yeah, I'm all good. Thanks to you.
Oh, don't be silly. It was... nothing, really.
You okay?
I'm fine. It's just a little dizzy, that's all.
You think Autumn's okay?
She doesn't look like she's slept in a few days.
You're right. You don't look so well. Alden's worried about you too. I'm surprised she even noticed. She's looking pretty worn out herself.
Wait, is Auden here? Oh, that's a little strange.
Don't overdo it, alright?
The pasture's been swallowed by the corruption. How are we supposed to make what little food we have last now? Oh, if only Tanta Prav were here. She'd help us find a way to share it fairly. Except, she wouldn't. She can't. Not anymore. Oh. The pasture's been swallowed by the corruption. How are we supposed to make what little food?
If only I could have protected you. I know I can't change anything now, but... still wish I could have spoken to you one last time.
The rite of remembrance. It offered such solace in times of loss. What I would not give to see it now. Such a moving spectacle.
Advaha or, eh?
You've seen this stuff before?
I've made armor out of it. For Tanta Sila, no less.
Whoa, you made that armor? Does that mean you can do something cool with this stuff?
I could, but I'd need the right tools.
And where can I find those?
In Prenost.
Huh? What, aren't there any in town?
I'll draw you a map and give you the key. You'll have to do the rest yourself. If you can bring them back, and that's a big if, I'll make you something with that ore of yours.
What? I didn't offer to run errands for you.
Like I say, I'm not expecting much. You'll do it, or you won't.
Are you going to read something?
This looks like it'll be worth my while.
If one Tanta can come and attack the city, what's to stop the others? Please, you must put an end to their madness once and for all. I have a child to think about. Have you any idea how that feels?
Why is this happening? What have we done? I don't deserve this. I'm a good person.
There was nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do. It's just one of those things.
Those who were touched by the corruption have been taken to the council chambers. But what if they turn into monsters and attack us all?
Fool! I cannot believe you would say such a thing. Do not try to stop me, Frey. I have been pushed beyond my limit. Nothing we can do. How could you? Have you not seen how the people suffer?
Indeed I have. And though I wish it were otherwise, I am powerless to aid them. Perhaps a song might...
A pox on your music! Were I never to hear it again, it would be too soon.
Milia.
It gives me courage. It is true. But you have no right to tell me how to face the present, especially when you cannot escape the past.
Forgive me, fair maiden, but I fear I cannot bring myself to play. Perhaps this will go some way to assuaging your disappointment? I fear I will be of little use to anyone today.
Yeah, we just hit 2 archive entries here. Wallace, what worth's a song? A bard who is struggling to retain his faith in the healing power of music. When he attempted to convince a downcast Milia that there was no use in becoming preoccupied with death, she retorted that he had no right to say so when he cannot escape his own past. Stung by her words, for once he cannot bring himself to pick up his instrument and play. Milia, duty and disappointment. A junior guard officer who was driven to despair at seeing so many of her friends and neighbors lost to the break. Wallace's ham-fisted attempts to put her mind at ease by telling her there was nothing she could do, served only to agitate her further, although her anger was almost certainly as much aimed at herself as him. Overflowing with emotion, and having rejected the young bard's offer of a song to ease her sorrow, she retired to ponder her next steps alone. So that puts us at 252 archive entries.
Frey! I'm so glad you're alright. I made it out too. Somehow. But so many didn't. People who were smiling and dancing with only yesterday. I just want someone to wake me up and tell me this was all a bad dream. What's happening?
Robian Keen's a marvel, I tell you! That Ballo concoction of his might just save the city!
No.
I found my mom, but she got hurt quite badly. She's resting at the helm, but I'm really worried about her.
I can't wait to see.
I wonder what you're saying.
Alright, I wanted to go to the shops. I don't know if I'll buy anything, but I do have a lot of old coins. I was sort of saving them for the curiosity shop in Visoria. Maybe.
Be careful. I am guarding a dangerous criminal.
Huh.
Former Councilman Jinesh is imprisoned here. He is charged with agitating against the council and betraying the people of Cipal. How can a man once so celebrated for his wisdom have fallen so low?
You can kind of get like a back view of the north end of Cipal. Kind of. It's a perspective you don't see very often.
demon! Accursed creature. This is all your fault. It was you who brought the corruption to our doorstep. I tried to warn them again and again. I tried, but no, they would not hear it. And now here we are.
How the mighty have fallen. You know, I almost feel sorry for him.
Well, I sure don't. Once an asshole, always an asshole.
Janesh, caged. A fanatical agitator against Frey, who eventually lost his seat on the council for his incendiary behavior. Despite having been imprisoned in the Tower of Benoy, even incarceration is not enough to dampen his sense of righteousness. He continues to curse Frey's very existence from within the confines of his cell, leading others to question his sanity. 253.
I have nothing more to say to you. I have nothing more to say to you.
Well, at least this little guy survived.
For now, at least.
They bring all the livestock up here. Alright, some shops.
What would you like?
Okay, so I'm currently saving my coins. I'll probably keep saving my coins. I can always buy this stuff at a later date.
Nothing for you? Perhaps another time, then.
Anything take your fancy? Nothing tickling your fancy, eh?
There's also the poppet trader. This guy.
Well, show me the goods.
I do have one poppet. No, I have four, actually. Oh, I was kind of saving up for the cloak. I need one more. You find these by chasing cats around, and it's quite possible I'll find another cat.
Another time, maybe.
And then I can get the cloak. One more poppet.
We've lost half our livestock to the corruption. I need to get this little lot to safety. But where?
Those who were touched by the corruption have been taken to the council chambers.
Forgive me, but I must focus on my work.
Just my luck I end up like this.
Alright, so that was the upper city. Nothing more to do.
Poor thing's terrified.
One's home falling apart around one's ears will tend to do that.
Stop by to pay your respects too, huh? You miss her? Sorry, I know you do.
Oh look, Kitty dropped something. Can't have been too upset if it left you there.
I'm assuming I cannot access the field where all the livestock used to be. I can, actually. Kiski Meadow. It's probably a big, a big empty place full of nothing. There may actually not be that much left to do in Cipal. I forget if you eventually get these doors open. I think it's possible. I don't remember. Yeah, so the poorest area of Cipal gets kind of a new look after the corruption hit. It kind of, I mean, visually it's interesting, but of course it sort of represents the tragedy that took place. I think somewhere earlier in the game, or maybe I forgot where, but the description, like, beautiful but deadly or something like that, is kind of part of the theme behind the break, I guess. You had these, like, beautiful crystals forming and things like that, but of course it also represents a corruption of humanity, and not just humanity, but all the creatures who lived in that realm. I'm supposed to go talk to Bob, or Roby and Keen. I think the front door is locked and I cannot leave, or can I leave?
Didn't you say you were going to find Bob?
Oh, you can just leave, huh? Wow, yeah, okay, that's interesting. You can just leave. So presumably, I didn't test this or anything, but presumably... I mean, can I fast travel right now? I can, I think. So I mean, like... Right, so I mean, I suppose I could go... here... then go into the Avalette Depths. But if I do that, it'll probably tell me to go back. I might as well try it. Just to confirm that's how it works. Maybe I'll grab this necklace while I'm here, just have a little bit of action. Or a lot of bit of action. Is a large fight.
Okay.
In fact, this is so insane. Like the actual number of enemies you're dealing with is actually crazy. Look at that. Oh my god, look at all of it. Look at all of it. It's so much.
Yep. Woo. Yep. Yeah. Nice.
No doubt about it. You're getting better at this.
Precision counters freeze enemies in place. Casting frequency boosts surge recharge rates. That's an archive entry as well. So 254 entries. Just got the entry for Yevuz Gagnant, a necklace once owned by Tanta Prav, which is known by the unusual nickname of Icy Arbiter. While this moniker is quite apt for Prav, famed as she was for her cool-headed administration of Athia's justice system, many are surprised to learn that she herself decided on it, allegedly out of a desire to keep herself humble. How am I doing today? Today is not a bad day. Today is a pretty good day. Overall. The goal of this game depends on your perspective. If you're just trying to... there's kind of two endings to this game. One of the endings is get the hell out of Athia and get back to New York. The other true ending, the good ending, is about saving Athia itself and embracing Athia. I'm assuming I'll be blockaded here. Yeah, you're nowhere near your destination, right? So this is a trigger where, without having talked to Bob and gotten the Ballow Mist, I'm not allowed to head too far into the depths. I just wanted to double check that. Now I'll go back to Cipal with my new necklace. Oh, this upgrade's cool. It puts like little stars and triangles. Need leaden garlands to do it though. Be a rare item. I will use this opportunity though to use my grainstone and, more importantly, spine stone. Spine stone from 30 to 40. Feels good to use the spine stone. Alright. Wait, so like the moment I start chapter 7, I can fast travel? Is that the case? Like, could you fast travel out of this area? I wonder. Just like immediately fast travel back to Cipal and end up at the bottom? And then run this way to Bob? I wonder if that would work. Oh, that's something I'd be really curious about now, but I can't test it unless I load a different save file. Let's see, was there anything else near the tavern? I think the tavern is like almost abandoned, except the guy serving drinks is still here.
Look who it is. Feeling better?
Yeah.
You didn't think it might be an idea to close up shop when the break rolled into town?
Are you joking? If we give up on this place, we give up on life. A drink at the end of a hard day's all most of these people have to look forward to.
Wonderful. So they're not only doomed, they're all hopeless drunks to boot.
You should have a little something yourself.
Wait, this is the good stuff, right?
It is indeed. You said you liked it.
Yeah, it is pretty special.
The secret ingredient is a certain spice from Avawalet. That's support for you. We like to mix together elements from all over. Doesn't always work, of course. You like it here, though, don't you?
Still can't make my mind up on that one.
Well, maybe you should. Seems odd to go risking your life for a town you don't even like.
In case you forgot, I also nearly got the place destroyed.
Any more of that talk, and you're barred.
So, did it taste of Avawalet?
How the hell would I know?
Those spices he was talking about don't come cheap, you know. If I had to guess, I'd say he doesn't serve them to just any old customer.
Oh, that was an archive entry. I hope I didn't miss one for this guy. Like, I probably did not miss one, but maybe they gave him a new entry because he remained when everyone else went to the upper city. He's keen to keep the tavern open as it's the only place where people can relax with a well-earned drink. He's even added something new to the menu. An innovative concoction containing spices from Avawalet. There may be fewer people than previous around to enjoy it, but that won't stop him from offering the best service he can. Yeah, let me see if I can look up Tavern Keeper. Tavern Keeper archive entry Forspoken. So I think, yeah, there is one wiki online that does. There's at least one wiki that has. I can't find it. Categories, characters. Okay, here we go. Tavern Keeper. People's Champion. Oh, unlocks during Chapter 10. Yeah, this wiki is not that bad, actually. It's just not totally clear, like on a chapter by chapter basis, what you need to do to get all of them. This wiki has some information though, which is nice. Okay, well I did not miss a tavern archive entry, which is good. I'm currently at 255.
Guess it's my lucky day.
Come again, eh?
Our friend the innkeeper may love this city, but it's not going to help.
What are you talking about?
Well, no matter how much he loves it, he's just a man. He doesn't have the power to change anything. No, he needs someone with real power to do that for him.
Oh my, give it a rest, okay?
Alright, let me go get the Bellow Mist, and I guess that'll be it. That should be everything, I think.
Hey, Bob. Hey. Look, I really need to get Voosh back, like, yesterday. Can you show me how to use those Tirana things?
Robian,
Oh, hey, easy, dude.
you must rest, my friend.
You don't look so good. You okay?
Test of time, it's run hard. As the years flitter.
I fear his condition is worsening.
Bob, you gotta keep it together.
Remember, it's the hue of blue, and the bloom is too.
The corruption's grip grows stronger with each day. I fear he has not long left.
What? No, he can't give in to it now. What about the Ballo stuff?
It could certainly stabilize him, stop it from spreading further.
Well, then let's go get some more of it, like...
It's no use. Whatever we had, we used in the aftermath of last night's massacre. We came here in search for more. Alas, not a drop remains.
Shit. He can't die. Auden needs him. I need him. Athia needs him. There's gotta be more.
Ballow trees come originally from Avoilet. Perhaps you'll find more there.
Great. Show me where. I'll go get it.
You must make for the castle town. Look for more trees like this one. And pray some still have resin to give.
Got it.
Bellow Mist, a remedy formulated by Robian during his long years of isolation. The mist released when heat is applied to this ballow resin mixture is capable of slowing the effects of the break on the human body. It can even be used to temporarily protect against light concentrations of the break, making brief trips into the outside world possible for the average person. However, the long-term effects of such exposure have yet to be fully understood.
He can't die. He's my only hope.
And that marks archive entry 256.
Well, if it's Avo Island you're looking for, I believe it's south of here. Shall we?
Ah, yeah. So there is a cat here.
Where is it going?
So I can get the poppet, which means I can get the cloak. Which is good.
Well, are you going after it?
What'd you want us to find here? Aw, is this for me? Aw, aren't you just the cutest?
Oh, wait a minute. There is another cat, I think.
Ahead.
Uh-huh.
Why are you stopping?
This is where the kid died. Feels like a million years ago.
You avenged her death.
Avenged. Yeah. She was so sweet to me. Life dealt her such a shitty hand, but she was so sweet to me. She had so much ahead of her.
The people here understand that life can be short. They live in the long shadow of death cast by the Taunters. Perhaps the constant sense of her own mortality amplified the child's kindness to others.
She was so young. And then people like me get 21 years. 21 useless years. It just doesn't seem fair.
Oh, come now. There's so much still to live for.
Yeah, sure. What if I got a cat and a long-ass rap sheet? At least in New York, I don't get other people killed.
Tanta's blessings.
You think after all the misery and destruction they've caused that they still have blessings to give?
Yes, I do. They represented the best in us. That idea doesn't die just because their current selves are corrupted. Frey, I came to tell you that I was mistaken.
Say what?
I misjudged you. The people are afraid. I am afraid. They look to me in the Council for hope that we cannot give them. But maybe you can.
I should go.
Oh, double archive entry.
And so, to Avo Islet, home of Brav, Tanta of justice, punisher of crimes, for the people's sake if nothing else. We'll pray for your safe return.
Belette regrets and requests. The steadfast chairperson of the Council of Cipal. Having doubted Frey at first, she eventually came to see her as a potential force for good. Though the relief brought about by Sila's defeat was short-lived, Belette saw how much hope it gave her beloved people. This led her to believe that Frey might be the one to show Athia a way forward, just as the Tantas had done so many years before. Wait, what am I missing here? Alright, Olivia, cause for kindness. One of the many heartbreaking casualties of the violence wrought on Cipal. Having lost her parents at an early age, Olivia was more aware. Olivia? Probably Olivia, right? That's probably how you pronounce it. Olivia was more aware than anyone how fleeting human life can be. This knowledge was what drove her to live every day to its fullest, and to forge firm and lasting friends fast. She left a lasting impression on all those she met, Frey not least of all. Archive entries 258.
Murderer! Murderer! You killed my daddy! I'll never forgive you. You killed him.
Elif, stop that at once.
He was rather attached to his father, if I recall. But murderer? Goodness me.
You think, Simon?
You must forgive young Elif. His father was lost to the corruption. He became something other than human. And you...
No.
But I must make the boy see sense. He must be made to understand that there was no other way.
There wasn't.
No. I once served Tanta Prav. She is no longer herself. There can be no denying that. And so, in her absence, we must learn to judge right and wrong for ourselves, and to teach others too. To judge fairly, and without bias. That is our role now. Our new purpose.
Well, he's certainly not lacking for conviction. That child really had it in for you, didn't he? But it wasn't your fault. It was Prav's. Don't forget that. He's her victim, not yours. And if something isn't done, there'll be more victims before too long.
Just leave me alone.
Another one. Elif, rage and resentment. A broken-hearted boy who lost his father and his happiness to the break. When the corruption encroached upon Cipal, many of its citizens were transformed into monsters, Elif's father among them. And when they attacked, Frey had no choice but to kill them. Poor Elif is now gripped by an all-consuming hatred of Athia's so-called savior. Fingers clutched tightly around his treasured knife, his mind swims with sadness, confusion, and unbridled anger.
You killed my daddy. I'll never forgive you. Never!
I believe there is more to that storyline with the kid. I think later in the game.
You must forgive young Elif.
So I've collected enough poppets to get the cloak.
Let's have a look, shall we? Thanks. Got quite a collection going on now. Do come again.
So equipment. Archive entry for Stranith. Though it may seem understated at first glance, this is a high-quality cloak made from the best materials by a skilled craftsman. Since the arrival of the break, relatively unworn garments like this one are hardly ever seen, making it a precious find indeed. And while it wasn't necessarily designed with wandering the wilds, fighting monsters in mind, the skill with which it was constructed makes it more than equal to the task. Maybe I will wear it, because it is not a common cloak. It has a lot of health baked into it already. See what it looks like in the light. Yeah, it's a pretty cool one. I like this one. So that was archive entry number 260.
Be careful. I'm guarding a dangerous criminal.
Where is it going?
What's the plan then?
Wait, it stopped. You let me here on purpose, didn't you? You're no Homer, but you're cute.
You should be able to find ballow trees in the town surrounding the castle in Avo Islet. Whether sap still flows through their veins or not is another matter.
Hey, Bob.
Really? What more can the old loon possibly tell us?
Oh, hello. I have a question for you. A riddle. Yes, perhaps. Jog my memory. What means more to me than anything else in the entire world?
Auden. Although this is curious because it's a multiple choice thing, and I don't know what happens if you select the other options.
Yes! Yes, that's right! Ori is more important to me than anything. Well, except perhaps Callista. Family. Yes, family. Thank you, Frey.
Nothing to thank me for. I'll be back as soon as I've got that resin. Hang in there until then, okay?
I want you to have this. It
Like,
is a memory of a better time.
what happens if you choose the other option?
Hold it close.
Key to the Keen home. The key to the Keen family home given to Frey by Robian. Even after Janoon was engulfed by the break and Robian could no longer return home, he kept his key on his person as he wandered the land, offering succor to those he found. It served as a symbol of his unshakable faith that one day Athia would be saved and he would be able to finally return home. Well, I got an archive entry for choosing that option.
Wow, I will.
A key. But what happens if you choose the other option?
Family, huh?
We may
Still
never
thinking
find
about
out.
what the old man said?
Not really, just... Guess I never really thought about how deep the whole family thing went for Bob until now.
Yeah, so that's archive entry number 261. And maybe if I have, say, a speedrun that fails because it's slow after Scylla,
Ori is more important to me.
maybe I'll
than
go
anything.
see if I can choose the wrong option or
How far
something.
now?
Getting closer.
See what happens. Anyway, I think that's everything in Cipal. That looks like everything. I think that's everything. Let me head out. Wait, can I fast travel? Oh. So it's interesting. So at the start of chapter 7, it seems you are allowed to fast travel at a certain point. I don't know when exactly. Maybe you have to talk to Auden outside of the building, and then maybe you can fast travel. And like, it would be debatable if it'd be faster to fast travel and run up through the south part versus come down from above. Maybe this is speculation on my part, but I guess like once you get the Ballow Mist, this is all considered an event scene, and now there's like a clear goal, and so I can walk out and get the cutscene instead of just freely walking out. Here's the cutscene. Right, so that completes a new day, which is like a sub-chapter. And I'm sure this is the sequence that allows you to travel deeper into the depths without getting the triggers telling you to go back.
You know, what Johidi said is right. You're the only one who can...
No, absolutely not. I am not killing another one. I will not be responsible for more pain.
I'm just saying.
No, we're done here.
Well, I wanted to go to a safe house.
You do like...
Let's try practicing this technique.
So now, interestingly, there is a side quest in Praenos that is time sensitive. Must be completed during this chapter. Where is it? Why am I not seeing it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, so maybe I'll like go here, and next time I will do that. But that'll be all for now. That's it.